Okay, hello everyone. I know it's been a little while since we've had an update. Things are obviously a little bit crazy. Um, Everyone's doing okay. So Terry is doing all right. She has had kind of some rough patches, I think, maybe like a lot of us have been experiencing. Extreme, you know, uh, isolation can really kind of get to you. But some things that we've done. So essentially, we were able to help Terry get her television set up. I thought we were going to have to perhaps purchase a certain part. We did not. So essentially, I just went over and helped set up her television. So now she has some channels. So now while she's home, she will actually um, have something to keep her occupied. Uh, I know previously I had talked about setting all these goals and making sure that we were helping her reach these goals, and a lot of these goals had to actually do with socialization and attending AA meetings and all of these things that uh, a month ago I wouldn't have thought would be such a task to achieve. I have decided quite plainly that it's more important to ensure that she still has a home, and Terry and I have talked about it, and essentially what's going to happen is I essentially gave her an offer as to being able to cover uh, next month's rent. Again, thanks to you if you have donated. Um, and so her next month's rent is going to be covered. She said that she wanted to go splitsies on it. So essentially, what we'll go ahead and do then is we're going to cover half of the month's rent for this upcoming month, and then we'll go ahead and do another half month's rent for the next month. Uh, she suffers a little bit from anxiety, and I think in these times it's something I feel as well. I also kind of struggle with you know being trapped in a home. I also want to let everyone know we have not given up on Tim and Sharon. I was able to text them the other day. They're doing okay. They do actually have a room. They're staying with someone who has hosted people who have experienced homelessness before. So they're doing okay. Sharon has some medical conditions. She's in a lot of pain with her hip. I know it's something we've talked about briefly before, and they're really going to be the next focus on really making sure that we can help them get a home. Here's something you have to realize: when you have a home and you have money saved in a bank, this is already difficult enough. Um, for someone experiencing homelessness, with all of these places shut down, they will go to uh, their usual places essentially to hang out. For example, McDonald's. McDonald's is a place where you can get free Wi-Fi. You can go use the restroom. You can get a coffee for $1. You go in, but now there are a lot of essential community centers that people don't realize when you are experiencing homelessness that you no longer have access to. These are difficult times for everyone. However, if Terry had been in this situation now with COVID-19 when she was under the bridge and she had um, her respiratory issues flaring up, and she were to catch this, even now, if she were to catch this, it could be the end of her life. we're at a point in our society where we have to really look at how much we value people's lives. We have to take a serious step back and say, is it worth me paying a little bit more in taxes so that we can save someone's life? I'm I'm a little worried that you look maybe into the future and think, when we look back on us as a society, will future us judge how we've handled the way that people experience homelessness? And I think the answer is we should, because when we look back, and I think we're going to get better, and I think as a world we're going to come together at some point and really take this issue that faces so many seriously. But this is a wake-up call, or should be, for us to really look at people and say, you're worth investing in. You're worth living. I mean, I know I've kind of waxed and waned here a little bit, but it's a wake-up call, and I think it is even more evident that these people who are the most at risk need our help more than ever. So we're going to keep trying to help and bring awareness and use the funds that you've helped raise to really make sure that we can do as much as we can. Right now, Terry is in a good spot thanks to you. She has a home, and I'm so thankful for that. She's thankful for that. She and I have had conversations about it. The most recent thing we've accomplished is we also just today set up her cell phone. So she's had a phone, but she pays $35 a month for it. So she qualifies for a free cell phone. So we were able to set her up with that. It took a lot of hoops to jump through. I might do a separate video just about the ridiculous process of what it takes to be accepted for a Lifeline Services phone, a government phone essentially. So it's a hard and difficult time to make progress on helping people who are experiencing homelessness, but I think as we come out of this period of isolation in the future, we're going to have a lot more perspective on how badly the homeless communities have been hit across the country. Services that are life-saving to them are being shut down, have been shut down. So with that being said, from me to you, hang in there. I appreciate your support, and it's a waiting game at this point. And if you know me personally and there's something I can do to help, or you just want to talk, let me know. I guess if you don't know me personally and you want to talk, you can reach out as well. Keep on keeping on, and I will try and do an update soon on Terry, about her cell phone and kind of how that goes, and try and give you maybe a few more details about Tim and Sharon and our next kind of goals and plans for them. So, okay, stay safe, everyone.